Okay, so the myth of, but I don't have time to eat healthily. Let's debunk that one.
All right. This is largely to do with perceptions and priorities. So we perceive...
The double P.
The double P, that's right.
I like it.
So we perceive healthy eating to be really time consuming, and we also tend to prioritize it down there. So we put in work, family, all social life above eating healthily. And one of the reasons is because, we don't connect it to those values that are really important to us. So for example, if we're putting the kids first and we want to be a good role model for the kids, but we're not cooking healthily or eating healthily ourselves.
So we don't link those two things together. That's interesting. Okay, I haven't thought of it like that before. Because I do, but I can see how others wouldn't.
Yeah, absolutely.
It makes sense.
And we get very uncomfortable if we think about those things that are really important to us and then our behaviours. And if our behaviours don't match with those values, then we start to think, hang on, I'm not behaving in a way that's congruent with how I see myself.
Right.
And how I want others to see us. Sorry, myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gosh, when I think about it straight up, like, I just looked around and saw that bowl of fruit.
Yeah.
Like, how quick is it to grab an apple and stick it in your handbag?
Yeah, absolutely.
I had a question just recently asking me about, do you think an apple a day keeps the doctor away is true? And I thought, yeah. You chuck it in your handbag, you chuck it in a lunchbox. It's quick, it's relatively cheap compared to the highly processed, expensive snacks that we're told that we need to have.
Absolutely, yeah.
And it's just right, like it's just so fast.
Yeah.
I think when I consider the clients and contestants that I work with and people on my online program, they make the time because they see it as part of who they are.
Yeah.
It's a higher value to them.
That's it.
Which is what you were talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, exactly. So that's the first step for people to actually realise how it fits with their values and who they see themselves as. And then the next step is to what you're talking about, like having quick and easy snacks and meal ideas so that people can easily think of ways to integrate healthy eating into their lifestyle. So then it's that knowledge base, and that's where, if people ask, other people or search online for ideas that can help them. Yeah. So, as you said, it doesn't have to be that hard, whether you have fruit available or really quick ideas that take 20 minutes to whip up a quick dinner, that sort of thing. But that's the other probably piece of the puzzle, that people don't have that knowledge or skill set as well. Yeah.
And being, I guess, that part of that skill set is about learning how to be a little more organised.
Yeah.
But everybody's busy. We all get that. It's 2015. We're all busy. Soon to be 2016. Yeah. Getting even busier. I tend to try to minimise, my time going back and forth to the shops. So I'll have a box of my staples delivered once a week, so that at least I know that I've got them in the house. The speed is really about knowing that you've got it to hand. When you think, I've got to schlep to the shops and then I've got to bring it back and then I've got to cook it up, it's easy to sort of go, it's all too hard.
Yeah.
That being said, I am a realist, and I only just had an incident last week where I did a 14-hour day. It started at ridiculous o'clock and it finished at ridiculous o'clock, and I thought, I haven't trained and I've got nothing in the house. I know I've got nothing in the house really to put together, so it's either going to be my training suffers and I blow the session off and go into the groceries, get something to eat and then come home and cook it, or I blow off a healthy meal and maybe eat out and get my training in. Which one do I do? And I ended up doing the training, and I think we ended up eating out, to be honest. We made a good choice. But that's why I brought out, or am bringing out, my food range called Delicious and Nutritious. Which you may or may not know about, but it's going to be available at Woolies, and it's for exactly that incident.
Beautiful.
Where I prefer to cook from scratch. I prefer my clients and contestants to cook from scratch, but on those days where life just happens, it's very easy to let the wheels fall off and go, we'll just go get takeout pizza, but just quicker. But to be able to have that convenience and know that you're still going to stick to your nutrition guidelines.
Yeah, absolutely. It's perfect. And as you said, that's really fits into that busy day scenario that we have.
Yeah,
quite
they do
often.
happen,
Yeah.
but it's really about planning
Mm.
and forward thinking and having some recipes in your back pocket, your go-tos that are quick and easy, and having your fridge with the food in it.
Yeah, absolutely. 'Cause
Forward thinking.
It is forward thinking because we tend to be optimists. Humans are naturally optimists. It's why we play lotto.
Okay.
So we tend to think, oh, you know, especially when we're creating new healthy behaviours, great, I'm going to cook from scratch every night. But life is crazy.
Yeah, so you have to have your plan A, plan B, and even plan
Yeah,
C.
that's correct. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.